Hello again, folks. Welcome back to the show. Sorry about that. We had technical difficulties, which we have hopefully now resolved. You should be getting some considerably better quality on the stream than you were before. We got a little bit ambitious with our broadcasting quality, but we've fixed it now. I saw the patrol heli just coming in there as we moved back into the stream once again. I'm not sure where it is. Oh, there it is, on the side of the water tower.
Yeah, and it does look like that Reyna earlier in our broadcast got the first heli, so that explains their little jumping points, and then also being near those neighbors, they were able to get some PvP points out of that as well.
See, no, sorry, are currently at the top as well. Only just 1 point lead, but they were the EU winners, if I remember correctly. So that's a good second showing for them. They'll be looking to make it 2 on the trot. Now this is them here, actually, now that I see that. We've got Stevius and No Sorry currently doing battle in between their bases.
And Stevius is their base is not complete yet, and so No Sorry coming out there and messing with them is probably giving them that delay.
That is unfortunate. That is, of all the neighbours that you could have had, the EU champions was probably not the ones that you would have wanted. They do look like they're... I think they might have actually maybe finished construction and were at Twig and some of it's been destroyed. That kind of looks like what's happened here. But if the heli's about to come straight over their heads, I don't think they're going to get to finish this.
Probably not. It does look like it's coming in the same direction, although it's already taking some damage.
Yeah, someone else has tagged it from much further away. There must be another base over there. Yeah, in fact, there's 2 bases over there. We've got ASDA and CCC. Wonderfully creative.
I think they've all decided just to use random letters in there.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way, doesn't it? And that's gone down, but that's a fair distance away from either of their bases. That's going to be quite difficult for either of those teams to hold.
Yeah, and they're not going to be able to push from Junkyard. They're going to have to... Is that Junkyard? I can't even tell.
Yes,
yeah.
Don't
okay. I'm not used to seeing it from the level of the sky. I'm used to coming in at it on the ground level. There we go.
Yeah.
See, now recognizable.
Yeah, you're right. There's no good way to approach from that direction. Both the bases are on this side. The heli's actually landed on the top of this little crest here as well, so it's going to be very difficult for anyone to get round to flank that. There's someone going over ahead in a mini. Too far away for us to see who it is. Oh, no, there we go. It's Santa. A single player from Santa. Seems to just be doing recon, I think, because nothing interesting else happening up here. Having a quick look to see where the heli has landed, no doubt, to see if it's something that they can steal.
Yeah. I mean, there's a possibility he could move in from the back, but I think that's the worst angle for any of them, is from the junkyard. I don't know how close they could get with their walls.
Yeah, that's very true, actually. They are positioned pretty close to that monument, so they are probably at the maximum. It's quite a bit of damage has been done to the internals of this from the heli as well. There's still Twig everywhere. God damn it, guys.
Upgrade. There's no doors.
You had time to put the fucking wall down. You had time to upgrade it. God damn.
Oh, it hurts. Yeah, no. It hurts.
To their credit, they have been getting harassed, I think, during their build phase, so it's not as easy as I make it sound, but yes, it's very important, very important. There's a lot of teams today that look like they have struggled to get built in time.
Yeah, compared to last week with 8 players on your team and so much resources that were gathered, now you have to depend on one person at that base building and then only 3 players going out and getting you stuff.
Yeah, good point there. That's a huge difference in the resource management, and you've got twice the team size to deal with. You can afford a much larger base, and B, you'll probably get it built considerably quicker. And 4s, you probably resort to only having a single builder if you're lucky. So it does put a lot more pressure on them.
It really does. But some of these guys have it down to a science where they can get their base built in a record amount of time, and then they just have to worry about putting doors on afterwards. As long as they get that structure built, then they could just do all the embrasures and everything else they need to worry about.
So it looked like someone from Punk has just started a crate as well. Maybe see if there's any action going on there. But the rest of the members of Punk are actually in their base defending, from what I can see here.
Mm-hmm.
NN Guild, I think is what that says. who are really spread out, but surrounded on every side of the base by the looks of it. This is an interesting strategy. I don't know whether they're just trying to have a quick hunt
It's,
around for PvP kills, or they're trying to pull these guys off in different directions.
yeah,
Phrasing.
I'm not quite sure. Somebody is up in a mini.
Oh yeah, who's this? Oh no,
Wonder
I
if
thought
that's
they were
still
coming this
Santa.
direction. They've just decided they don't want none of that. They've turned around and gone back towards Saturday.
I don't blame them.
No, it's not a good place. This is a no-fly zone if ever I've seen one.
Yeah, and I don't know about Punk's placement with sacks up above. If that's going to be a problem with them, I think they're a little too far for major rocket damage, but they could still make a nice raid base. They may be able to get a few off.
Yeah, I wonder if that's actually within rocket damage. I mean, Saxarock are on the hill, so that might give them an advantage. But I'm not actually sure how much the vertical affects, because the rockets have a maximum fireable distance, right?
Yeah,
But I don't know if it's just horizontal travel or whether there's any vertical.
hey, I'd be
Calculations for that.
sending out a rocket just to test.
Mm-hmm. We'll
I'd
probably
be
see
like,
that happen.
nope, not gonna be able to do
sure.
it from our roof.
Yep. This. Where's the rest of this? Lad, someone's come in and stole half your base. What's going on?
I'm not sure. Like the even the roof, it's lowered, so
Hi-
there's only 3 levels
Yeah.
or two levels for this base.
I mean,
'Cause
one
everything
positive thing I
else-
can say, I like the way they've done the roof peaks, because for a second I couldn't figure out how that worked, and then I realized it was just two roof pieces attached to each other. But that's actually got pretty good peaks. If that was on a much larger base, that would be really good.
I'm wondering if the stability, like the higher they go, if that would have messed with it, and they're not able to do those double roofs.
Yeah, you're actually probably right. I learned earlier on today that I wasn't aware, but they made stability changes in one of the recent patches. RIP stability
Okay.
bunkers, my best friends.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. But the stability is way lower in general than it was before, I think, in order to combat that particular technique. So
Okay.
we noticed in EU that roofs were coming down a lot faster from the walls being taken around them. So
Okay.
that, you're probably exactly right. They probably couldn't build that any higher and still maintain that double roof that they've got. I think I probably would have sacrificed the roof design for a larger base, personally.
Yeah, and it does look like somebody has come in here. They've stopped building.
See Panchitos, who looks like they're on the attack. This is very open round here. I like that little piece. And so does Lennox. Beautiful shot. He was ready for him. His opponent was just trying to read his blueprints. He had no idea that was happening. I guess that guy was trying to place a wall or a door there. I think they are aware that they've been that someone has gone deep. But it just kind of looks like this. It's just Lennox on his own, right?
Yeah, it had to have been really early. I mean, not super early in the build phase, but slap on some garage doors. I mean, just at least your entrances. You don't have to finish all of your doors, but at least make it harder for somebody to come in during those early stages. Looks like the compound walls decayed. They may have built too far away from their TC, so the walls are already starting to come down.
It's not looking good for OC, is it? We've got someone
No.
from Team Name. Thank you for that. Oh, that's Yogi. God damn you, Yogi. Good. I'm glad. I'm not supposed to show bias, but never mind.
Just depends on who it is. And
God damn.
Bali is coming in behind, sneaking up behind him, but I don't see that he has any weapons.
Yeah, I think he was. Oh yeah, it's just on a little sneak. I think if he plays this right, there's quite a lot of corpses around here. He knows that Lennox is still alive inside, and he's seen this member of Team Name. I think he's possibly just given sight for his teammate that's inside right now. Actually, kind of looks like that's what he's doing. He's keeping a keen eye on Goes. Oh, he's sneaking.
He's trying to be sneaky.
Oh, and that is the raid phase has just begun. And you can hear those C4 getting planted on the wall, so that they were timed to go off just after it finished. Oh no! Multiple levels? And oh, that's easy!
Alrighty.
So yeah, I feel like as a result of that very, very... I'm sorry, I've lost it. That was very good. as a result of pushing into that base so early, they knew exactly where that DC was. They put it right.
Oh
on,
yeah.
right on the turning point.
And it does look like, was it SWAT that was also taken at the same time?
It does look like it. Yeah. Could we get the
Okay.
full scoreboard up and have a quick peek at that?
So
it
it
doesn't
looks
look like
like
they've actually been taken off.
Oh, okay. So
Could potentially have no points actually.
oh yeah, that's true.
So that's probably why they're not showing up. But yes, I think you're right. I think that's who it was that was also eliminated. What? I didn't see who eliminated them, but going by the points, it was probably streamers. Or sorry, yeah, it was Panchitos that we just watched take this one right here.
Yeah, and that just drives that point home. It's like you have to secure your base early. I mean, before the attack phase starts, just to make sure nobody can come in and do this to you, because that was within the first minute of the raid phase, and you're gone.
Yeah, didn't even get to see the rest of it. So at least they'll get, you know, an early night and a bath from that. CCC are in a bit of trouble here in this defense. Who is this? ASD are all over there shooting floor. Oh dear.
Oh no.
That's not looking too good for them. They got full control of that. There is still defending team members above them, but that's a pretty strong position that they've got control of. Creep up onto the roof. See if you can catch some of those guys.
Little
There's now
peaks
heavy
there.
rockets coming in. Where is that? Yeah, these down peaks are good. Jomius has assumed control of the roof now.
Very nice. They've knocked off a few doors, making their way down into the core. Oh.
Smith found a hidden member of the enemy team there, hiding behind the generator, spots him out, gets the kill for that, finishes him off. Oh, sorry, the defended team, actually.
Thought he was being sneaky. So if they can go ahead and take out that generator, any turrets, although I don't know if they had time to place any turrets.
Well, that power cable goes somewhere, but you're right, it's probably just going to a branch or something, right?
Yeah, not quite sure. I didn't see any up on the roof, and they already had access to it, so unless they've destroyed them already.
Someone in chat asking, how do you join? Base Invaders is a weekly PvP event, and if you want to find out more about how to join, you can pop into the Discord. That has all the details that you need, and is also the place that you can sign up. This is just slowing down a little bit, but they are doing a fair amount of damage.
Yeah,
There's not
looks
a lot
like
of
they're...
doors left either, is there?
No, not really. Unless they've been able to put some on the other side. Oh, don't open the door.
Oh, no. His died just after opening that door as well, so that is gone.
It's... Oh, there we go.
And DC has been located once again. Gigi has now already located more DCs than I did for the entirety of EU. Well done. So that's CCC out. Also, ASDDSA. Fuck you for that name. Second place now with 95 points. Not that far behind Panchitos, who seems to be keeping this team up.
And we have this really tall tower taking a good deal of damage.
This is Pivo, is it? Yes.
So then they're trying to exchange some rockets.
They've got a great angle for this blast, but I feel like they're going to lose out because their opponent's base is considerably thicker in the middle, just like me.
It is.
So...
Oh, just heard what you said.
So, yeah, I don't see this working. They're going to be through this. They're already through the first part of the honeycomb. And it looks like they've gone for this design which has the doors inside the honeycomb. So I assume the TC's not on that side.
Yeah, and it does look like they are also getting rockets from the other team as well. So they're being roof rocketed from two different teams, or at least those guys down there.
Well, Zebra have at least had the decency to come outside of the base about 20 feet and have set a fob. Although I don't know if you can call that a fob. It's not all that forward.
Not a lot, no.
Not especially, no. It's like building a new house in your driveway.
It's that mother-in-law house.
Oh yeah, a granny flat. That's what they call them around here.
Oh, okay. So
You
another
put your
little...
grandmother.
So we see those wooden barricades inside. They can have one level. on the inside of the compound to prevent people from laddering in, but
Yeah.
you really only see the necessity of that, I think, during the attack phase when people are trying to just be sneaky and get onto a base quickly. During the raid phase, most people have C4 or rockets on them. They're just going to take out the compound wall away.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think that's the reason you've just given me probably answered the question I was going to ask. Because you don't really see people using them a lot. But that is when it's really effective once you get into the raid phase. An attack, and you'd be much better off just making sure your base was finished.
Absolutely. I mean, because one good rocket, I mean, they have full access now. Still some stone inside of this base, so it's not fully upgraded.
Some of that sounds like it's the result of repair. Maybe he didn't have any metal. Oof. That was nice shooting there.
Yeah. And Panchitos is looking for their next TC. Oh, 34-year-old Virgil was just taken out.
Oh, right, okay, so it's Panchitos on the attack. That was my bad there. I was a little bit confused as to how that man just respawned in someone else's base. But that was his base.
So they are... I don't know... Unless there is a, trapdoor down into that, I'm not sure why they're trying to C4 the high qual. Because that could have just been an accident. But maybe it's the same structure as that.
Yeah, actually, no. Now that I've said that, you're absolutely right. It'd be easier just to go the door. Maybe they wanted a route out that wasn't at a choke point, perhaps. And there is another door around here, but I don't think that leads anything useful. Poor Grubbin, completely unaware of that. You really should have heard the massive explosion going off behind your head, though, bro.
It really should. And they're not being quiet. And we have garage doors open. That would have been another 2-4.
What the?
So it looks like
these are heavy metal doors. I was so confused for a second. These are high qual doors. That's why that took so many rockets.
So these are those armored doors. I believe they buffed them
did they?
in this update from 80 to 100.
That makes a lot of sense. That's taken a lot of impact there. I was really confused as to why that was happening, and then I noticed the whatchamacallit? People.
And I imagine that we probably see more of them, at least from any of those guys who are paying attention to the updates. Because having to go through these will definitely take these guys a lot longer.
Yeah, if they've had a significant buff, that would be really useful. Because you can see how long it's slowed down these Panchitos guys in here. These are all just cheap metal doors, but they've destroyed every single one of them already. And they're only just about to get to the first one. There's the regular sheet metal door behind that. And that's an interesting spot. Someone has just landed on the roof of this base in a helicopter, I think. Someone else is here to join the party. Okay, interesting.
Hey, oh, Stevious is eliminated by...
Yeah, but sorry. Nothing in there. I'm trying to open up as many routes as they can around here. I can't really see what else they're doing.
Yeah, they're moving pretty slowly. I mean, if anything, I would take out the walls rather than the door since it's still sheet metal.
Well, that's a good point. With the buff to the armored door, if it's a sheet metal wall, is it now any more efficient wall than the door? I'd have to actually see what exactly what it's
Yeah. I'm not positive either. Jump down.
It is interesting. I don't know. I still don't know why they blew that bit of high qual either. I think high quality wall just acts as like it's like a shiny object to a raven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's high qual. There's got to be something good behind that. And even though you're playing base invaders, you know that it's probably not. Your Rust brain is so hardwired to think that the high qual is hiding something valuable.
Oh, exactly. It's not. It doesn't register in their brain that they might have just went around the build circle or like upgrade circle too far, and or maybe only had high qual on them, and they're like, damn it.
Well, that's not a suspicious door right on its own. I think it might be located a potential TC location here. located the location. We'll move on from that. But yeah, again, so much support. Still in this room.
Nice. Streamers, I guess, are the team that were coming up from top.
Looks like it, yeah. Successful helicopter landing on the roof. Somebody asking in the chat there, why is the sign up locked? The sign up is locked because the event is currently happening. So you cannot currently sign up for it. The sign ups will open again from next week. They open tomorrow. So if you want to get involved next week, do that. But it's too late for this week, I'm afraid. Oof. That was a wasted C4 there on that door. So I think this change is actually causing people some issues with calculating how much it takes to boom these doors, I think.
It is.
You know everything off by heart, I would imagine.
You usually have the idea about the size of the base, how many doors. If you could just see the type of base that's being built, like advent calendar or anything else, you know the correct amount to bring. But having to go through this entire core, which has been a maze so far, of nothing but high qual doors, with just a few sheet metal, but I think the majority have been high qual.
Very impressive. Surprised how plastic long it has, really. Streamers are all over this now. They eliminated the rest of Panchitos. No, there's still a couple of members of Panchitos here. Defended just running around like headless chickens. They are scared, and they should be, because all looking pretty good right now.
They really should be, and I'm surprised nobody's taken out any of those beds yet. Oh, those are
Yeah, they don't
throw.
concentrate on that, do they?
Mm-mm.
We're
But,
also
I mean,
running out
this-
of locations for this. Oh my god. Lad taken out by his own C4 must have forgotten he'd thrown that.
I think that was somebody else they chased down.
Oh,
and
was it?
He forgot, yeah, and they killed him, but then he came
killed
back
him
too
and-
soon.
C4. Fantastic. Right underneath his feet, either way. Definitely wasn't going to survive that one, even with reduced damage. Yeah, WS are just good for these guys now, unfortunately for them. There's just, it's so hard once you get to this point. There's so many holes in your base, you get no idea what angles you're checking when you come out your spawn. You don't even know if you're going to spawn and there's going to be somebody standing looking at you. So mounting an organized defense, especially with fours, is just a nightmare at this stage of a fight.
It
FXX are here as well.
Yeah, they found the way to ladder in. There is a gun on the ground, and I think he's maybe using it as bait to whoever jumps up on that ladder and just taking them out.
I hope he gets his fish. Now
That's a ladder, or a locker. Yeah.
Would you go peek behind that locker, would you? Are you allowed to do that?
You're allowed to have the lockers, but it can't be hiding the TC.
Right, okay. Because there is space for a TC behind that locker, and that's actually a build trick that I am aware of, but it's probably...
Yeah, I think it's just this build style. Because I saw another room on that same level with the locker on it. And if they did, there will be some issues with the admin.
Absolutely, that will definitely get spoiled if that is the case. Doesn't look like it is, and it's not anything that we... Oh!
Just
That was
these
a double headshot on that beat.
bodies.
Yeah, there's some amount of things on here. I'll tell you what, neighbors come from here at this point. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh, Urolog finally goes down after taking out, I think that was 3 guys on the trot in very quick succession. And score is being placed once again. WS, despite what I have just said, you know, I'd like to do this despite me, I think, actually mounting a little bit of a better defense now. Lennox dropped to that one.
Somebody's trying to push down.
Yeah, sensitivity from FXX has just popped in and annihilated Lennox. He's dead. There's still a few places left up here. Most of this has been cleared out though, so this is the point where they start to get a little bit panicky. They think, where is this thing? We should have found it already. This is when people start wasting C4s on random bits of wall.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious why. I mean, they keep going back to that one spot with the ladder hatch. So I think maybe they believe that it's there, but he's too busy fighting off everybody coming in. Oh, there he did go blow it. Okay. And there we go, a window.
And that
Do you
would be
see?
why. Good spot, Blast, because I didn't actually notice that that's what they were doing. Bolly is in the right spot for this. This is the window frame is allowed. But I don't think this is actually allowed. I don't think the window can be closed.
I don't know.
So that is unfortunately. Bolly is panicking here because he has to wait long enough. Because he can't really do anything about this. He has to have to. Yeah, he needs a teammate. Because he's gonna die doing this.
Just go ahead and blow as much as you can. That's
And that's carefully timed. If someone from Streamer gets in here on top of it. Oh my god! Right, okay, well the window will now be out, and actually the splash damage took the... Yeah. Oh my god! The splash damage took out the TC and like 2 guys at the same time. Panchitos eliminates WS and maintains their lead, so that's them 196 points now. This is Reyna's base. So we did see a little bit of them earlier. We were fighting over the heli. There's a lot more base last time we were here though.
Yeah. A lot less doors, a lot less base.
Yeah, I saw.
But still plenty of...
Door. Sorry, do carry on.
Oh no, I was just saying, still plenty of doors there that'll keep them busy. But...
Well, one I was keeping my eye on.
Yeah, this garage door, I would probably peek back there.
Oof.
That's where I would want to go.
This is the sauce right here. Well, that is dead center. That is dead center, like horizontally. So that's not a good place to put it, especially if they've run. Well, see, here's the thing: is that the ultimate antidote? Like, do you build this really complicated outer wall, you know, with all of your hidden honeycomb doors or like advent calendar, and then just don't put the TC in there altogether?
I mean, it's possible. I've seen weirder things in this game.
Bit of a gamble. The reason you want to put it inside your advent calendar is the safest bet. It's very hard to find it.
Yeah, you have to rely on the. You're hoping that team didn't boom, and then maybe you're able to defend it to put it there.
See, layer up. Currently being raided by. Oh, that's people out to team name. So people go onto that outrageously tall base, which obviously did not stand the test of time.
It did not.
What is this? Where's Peter's base? I feel like we haven't seen that yet, and I would know I've had.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember seeing them, so it's.
This belongs to C, who are currently being raided by Punk, Santa, and someone else in there as well.
Well, Poo Eaters is currently playing, so there's a very good chance that somewhere on this map there's that tower. Okay. There we go. We just missed it. Yeah, it was just in that corner.
Oh, right, it was in that corner. So that is CSI taken out by YesTC, who are already doing better than their named counterparts in EU, no TC. Who finished the
Here we go.
There it is. There's my boy. What the? What has happened to the walls, guys?
They've gone even crazier with the lower levels than they had the last.
I gotta say, that lower level is disgusting. Like, I don't
my
even
god!
try to make it through that.
I mean, there's barely any room for the furnaces in the compound.
I can't be impressed how many they managed to squeeze 2 into that spot. That's pretty good stacking.
Yeah, but how long did it take for them to cook those metal, that metal, to get this upgrade?
Those Rustoria are already here, so they're about to make their way up the flat block.
Yeah.
Let's pop up to the north here and see what's going on. So I think that is probably Punk's base. That looks like the same one that they built in EU, and they are being raided by Saxarock. It's another raid going on behind them as well. Can't see the defending against them. Oh, streamers have just popped up here. Now I wonder which direction they're going. They seem to be heading to Mr. Guild's. Not
Yeah,
Mr.
it does look like it.
Guild.
Because ASD is picking on them currently, and this is that lower base, that small base that we were talking about earlier. That, yeah, there's high qual, but there's only 2 levels.
Yeah.
And so pick if they can get in there before that other team comes.
With the amount of teams here right now, I can't see this taking very long, unfortunately, to get through. That's what you get for building a bite-sized morsel, an hors d'oeuvre of a rough space.
Yeah. And Streamers has now decided to shoot on this side, so they'll probably have to contend with some PvP action from ASD when they notice them.
Yeah, ASD have got a better position, so they're higher up on the hill. So I would be interested to see how this fight goes. They're pretty well bedded in as well. Doesn't
They
seem to be
are-
a lot of defense happening, does there, from Mr. Guild?
Not really, no. It's like they're pushing down and maybe trying to push out, and I don't know how well that's working for them.
I think their spawn timers are definitely all out of whack here. I know it's 2 members of the team currently alive. I've only actually spotted 3 members of the team. I wonder whether they've lost someone already, or may have disconnected or had issues.
It's possible. He's trying to rebuild, leaving doors open. They close that, it's gonna take another rocket to get through.
Oh, so they've attempted to push out here in order to defend against the ASD, but it's not going well. I'm afraid everyone is smashed and back to their house.
Yeah, I mean, you see the smaller base, and that just, it screams target.
Would you even bother raiding? Like, would you even bother going in here? It doesn't seem worth it. Just bubble it from outside, hit the entire
Yeah.
base.
Unless you don't see it pop open first, I would just keep rocketing. You can get at least the layout. You may push in if you see the other team. But we see some ladder hatches on the roof. I don't know if that would be jump up, since it's only... Maybe one of those is a jump up, the other one could be TC.
That's entirely possible, you know. I'm sure I've seen a design that was very similar to that. Here is that 2 layers of honeycomb as well.
It looks like it's 2 layers of honeycomb, so I would assume probably where those ladder hatches. I would
Yep.
just go straight down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're only allowed 1 layer of honeycomb.
That could be one, or maybe it's like some kind of tunnel thing. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
That's not the problem, not ours. But for
Yeah.
clarification's sake, I'm pretty sure that you're only allowed a single level of honeycomb outside the base, and there's a door in there anyway, so it is only.
Like in a whole bunch of like small areas that could be where bases are, or it could be where the TC is. But the damage being done here, if they could focus a little bit more, those rockets in that center area. But I'm not sure what they're trying to shoot, but they are moving in. I believe they see the other team and they're like, nope, we need to come in first.
Oh yeah, both streamers and ASD have now decided that the raid from the outside is not the plan. And actually with that C4 going there, that's why it's through into the inner. And,
Nothing. Made
knows
you
that's
look.
an annoying bit of cover there. That stopped that from being insided, right? Being spotlighted rather.
Mm-hmm.
So the outside, or the inside color of that sheet metal wall is going to take his all the way.
Gotta watch out for those doors.
There are considerably more armored doors being used here earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That buff to the doors has made a big difference.
Looks
Okay.
I would say probably one more level up.
There's a lot of building going on in this place that I am not sure about the legality of. Considering it's only like it's about to get I don't think it matters.
No. I would have to say, ladder hatch up to the roof, but they were trying to just clear out this bottom level. But it has not worked for them. There's nothing.
It's such a pain with that half level of those floors just trying to get in through all these bits. Oh, that armored door on that roof there looks mighty suspicious. It's just I think you're right, you know. I think one of these is gonna be our prize. None of this looked like I had access from anywhere else as well, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The only way in
So
was
behind-
blowing that through the roof. Yeah.
Yeah, behind one of these doors, I think is where it is. And if they can keep control over this and prevent the other team from blowing up under the floor, that's going to be their biggest worry, is just being beat time.
No one else goes up here all in the middle of this. We're getting very close. Not a lot of spaces left. Iain, and it's looking very likely that it's one of these. In fact, it's just this last group of doors, right, that we've got left.
It
So I
is.
think it's probably behind there. Are they going to get the opportunity to find that out? Who would still go on the roof? Oh, they've got a number of members over here. Trying to head back up there. They certainly think that's where the TC is.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to get up there. Okay, they did clear it out, so now streamers have access. This poor timing for a respawn.
Poor Tesla creators just drove home and got shot in the face for a goal. Oh, now, no sorry. Right, punch beneath and have a full fob set up and are about to come storming into this base. If I was streamers, I'd be trying to get this door real fast. But they actually can't. They don't have any cover anymore from the angle that knows come in. They've come out the perfect direction to go straight through this big hole.
I would throw C4 on the roof and use that wall as coverage, but that wall could be taken away from them really quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that. That armored turret, I would before the roof of it right now. Those two spots, one of them where the team member is lying on. Two armored protections there. I think it would probably just be C4 in the roof of both of those. Yeah, no sorry,
Looks
have
like-
just decided to take this over. This is theirs now.
No, sorry, this is ours.
Yeah. There's still quite a lot of streamers outside the they've got not too far away, although it seems to lack weaponry because they're running in naked to try and recover their old gun. It doesn't look like they've actually got anything stored back at their fob.
That's when I think they probably thought they could sneak in here quickly and didn't realize all the armored. Here's the C4 going.
Now,
work on
if
that
it is
aim.
behind one of these doors, if I was streamers, I would be sick right now.
Yes.
That's the very best. Oh, there's another door behind that door. And it doesn't go anywhere, I don't think. So that's another, like...
Oh, that's... Oh.
Trade back and forth between No Sorry and NN Guild. But there was more No Sorry members on the roof. They have maintained that.
Okay, if they... Oh, he's pushing down.
Yeah, they seem to be interested in picking up a few PvP kills here. They're maybe not as sure as streamers were about the location of that. They did just blow those doors. I would be expecting them. Here we go. Joker's picked up some C4 and he's going to finish.
There we go, Joker.
Getting shot in the head by his teammate for his trouble. He's just trying to do the right thing.
There we go.
There we go. There's the TC. So we called that one.
Oh, that has to hurt for streamers. Now, if they can get down
Yeah.
there and take it out.
This is actually good. Like, down here yet. Someone's firing a rocket.
Come back, Joker.
Oh my
Come back.
No Sorry are still alive. Spletty's still up there. I think the defending team of NN Guild are trying to retake the roof. Failed miserably.
Just
Will
get down there.
someone please go down the... Oh my god.
Oh,
NN
NN
have
Guild.
successfully defended this. They have an exposed TC. Right, so if our man Tesla here knows where that has been located, that right now. Oh god. I'm gonna get to that. No Sorry's back. That was so fast.
All right, hop down there. Just go take it down. Come on.
Guys, go down the hole. It's
Down
there.
the hole.
Ah! Joker blew the door and then left. So he hasn't seen it, right? I don't think any of them have actually seen
No.
it. No one has just dropped. Did he drop? He didn't. Oh yeah, he did. Oh my god, he didn't. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, this is
All
gonna
right,
take a
Joker.
little while,
Come
I
up.
think.
Come on. And go check your boom. Go check it. Come on.
The last place that you boomed, guys. Have a quick look. There was a door. You were like, ah, it's a suspicious place.
He's
for a
trying to
door."
remember which
He's peeking.
place.
He's peeking.
Oh, no,
But I
wrong
don't
one.
think they can see that.
Wrong one.
They can't see that because of the angle it's at. because it's behind into that second bit of triangle.
Okay, there he goes.
Thank the Lord. Jesus. DC is now being eliminated. I know, sorry, that is ending Guild out of the competition. And that was starting to strain my heart just a little bit, so I'm glad you found it, guys.
I mean, it was they were bound to find it, but it took a lot longer.
Yeah.
But I mean,
They
might have
that
just
stolen back off them. That's what I was worried about.
exactly. I mean, that teammate, that team member of the base was right there. If he was better prepared, maybe had one more teammate, they could have possibly defended, put on a door. Maybe there were so many things that could have happened, but he was by himself.
Is he coming back to check this door? No, it sounds like the secret is below. Maybe the rocket launcher here still. Oh, it's Gogi. Legend himself. Is he going to get to complete this? Does have quite a lot of named team members supporting. It's fairly cut and dry for them in here.
Yeah, they've pushed through a lot of that base so far.
HGHF, or whatever that says, are about to mount. They are grouped quite a lot as well. I saw Pyrokeens and his teammate moving towards the enemy. They don't seem to have run into each other yet, now that I've said that.
Yeah, not yet.
Seems to be a fair amount of paint separating the two, and I'm not sure why. Oh, that's a good dead end they had there. Someone's wasted a lot of boom trying to get through to that. The design of this base seems to have been fairly successful, up until now at least.
Yeah, these stairs are interesting.
I don't mind it. I've got to say, the spiral staircase with the door, yeah, I kind of like it, because it doesn't count as blocking the door, because you can get through it from either direction. I'm pretty sure no matter how you place it, you can always either get underneath the stair to get through the door, or go above it, you know, on the top of the stair to get through the door. I don't think it ever actually blocks the door. It's still a pain in the ass, and it's a great angle to go outward and inward from. So yeah, no, I kind of like it.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting design. Definitely has its benefits.
I think it creates a better choke point trying to cover also. So yeah, no, I'm interested in it. I would like to see that. It's like the second or third time that we've seen that now. I think the first time we saw it, it was not particularly well used, and someone had upgraded their staircases. In fact, no, those were standard staircases. They'd upgraded them high quality.
Yeah, it wasn't really doing a good job.
No, it was not. Right, so I think we'll probably hop on over somewhere else. Up in the north near water treatment, there's a couple of raids going ahead. I see Valera and ESTC. And that's a very small base.
You know whose team is still standing?
Oh my god, Poo Eaters are still going. Impressive. I gotta say I like this, but I don't think it's beefy enough for a Base Invaders base. I'd build it on pub.
Yeah, it's another one that has the roof is built up a little bit higher, but it's not the actual structure of the base.
Yeah.
So it's still 3 stories.
So we have a look up into L6. This is Punk. Oh, and Poo Eaters. There's the lads.
And no sorry.
As well. Yeah. I only saw one member of the team, so I don't know where the rest of them. Oh, now that is a big ask. Is he going to get to cross? He actually got to cross that. Holy shit. There was a punk player who had a perfect angle on him for that entire thing. It was Nerm, but he had no idea he was there. He was too busy dealing with shots coming in from a different angle, so Splatney just got to waltz across that huge space. Might be
but also placing those walls is giving Nerm cover. Oh, except for his teammate has now arrived.
Ah, just in the nick of time. Cavalry has arrived. Very good for Splatney. I'll be pleased with that. And look at the distance on these beams. He downed Chaos. He's down Lobster over there. Oh, has he? Oh, no, he hasn't. He was on 8 HP, though, so that was the full post. I thought he'd actually come down.
He's trying to play peekaboo with them, but no, they're onto his games.
Here's base look fine. Do you think people are just starting to leave that alone out of respect? I would.
Or just frustration.
Yeah.
So you can see some of the damn
That is a lot of C4.
Main.
Look. Panchitos and PG here. Oh, we've got. Actually, this isn't as small a base as it appears. That's fine. This is probably actually fine. But
So
it does now
there's-
have a very large sunroof.
Yeah, and it's gonna have an even
Right
larger
in the
one.
middle. We got Lincoln punches here. It's got to hunt these before we get all of these out here. Those men damage. It's finding all of the bed spawns, which is good for him.
Absolutely. So we have an advent calendar style base.
I think these
I
all just lead to the shoot. There seems to be like a shooting floor around the wall.
yeah.
Maybe there's more advent calendar further down where it's yeah, there is. Yeah, we go. Oh, and Link's gonna
you
start
just-
to make work on that.
Just need one, right? Unless maybe he's hoping the TC's behind it, then it'll just take.
Yeah, I think that is what he's hoping. Because that does seem to work. Because I don't understand how it works. Because I was under the impression that C4 doesn't have splash damage, or at least it's not supposed to. But it would appear that even if it doesn't have splash damage, it has an area of effect or something like that. So the TC, it usually still works.
Yeah, it won't damage like the walls, like the building structures, I believe. But anything like vents, like if he was to throw it on that garage door, it would most likely take out that.
Gigi was alive long enough just to grab a gun and make himself worth a point before Link assassinated him. I like Link's face mask.
Oh, hot medding.
Oh, he tried so hard with the bullet dodges, but he was unsuccessful. I think that's most of them eliminated from that base now. They'll be happy about that. Although now that I'm looking at that, is that? Oh, you
PG
can hear a
coming
lot
in.
of explosions going on the site. They're gonna go check out what this is.
All right, Ikiopiat
Yes.
is going for the high call.
Is there any of the defending team here? I don't think there are.
I wonder whose base this is.
Yeah, it sounds like that's just turning up now. This is Reina's base. There's not a lot of
Good.
spawns left on the ground floor.
No, it looks like they've cored their way through the just into the whole center of the base. They're running out of doors now.
It's a whole side of Advent Calendar here that hasn't been touched yet, and given how much damage has been done to the other side of the base, it might be time to check that. There's a little bit of damage been done on here actually, on this side. All from the
Yeah.
outside.
It's moving pretty slow for those guys. Like that after that first initial push. Oh,
Big movements coming in from team name. Going for the top down. Didn't go as far as I was expecting it to. And look, oh, there's no doors left on this. Is this the same style of roof as we were just looking at?
I think so. I mean,
Is
This
one of
isn't
you
the same
doing
base?
Base Invaders base tutorials? Like- Wow. Yeah, this story. There's a couple of good hiding places for the team. But the majority of the doors have all been taken out on the top. It looks like they've taken most of the spawns, cleared a lot of loot, and oh, look at that! That was precision. And that is FHF eliminated by Team Name, who are now in 5th place at 143 points. Getting a lot of action in this last hour part here.
we are. People actually still have boom. I'm surprised.
One thing that seems to have a lot of boom is streamers, who are currently showing good fun. Very good damage as well.
Yeah.
This is a
Have
good
3
strategy.
people rocketing. 4
Yeah.
people rocketing. It's nice.
All of them rocket, open up as big a hole as they can in the side of that, and then blow open the compound. It'll be very hard to steal against that, and also very hard to defend against. Well, route in. Stacks of rock have also appeared on the outside and made it a compound hole. That punk member was very lucky to go back into his house. Safely.
Looks like one maybe trying to repair some of this damage.
Trademark got busted by that rocket. Jumped up and headered that.
Yeah, this high qual roof is pretty interesting.
It's taken a hell of a punishment, but this is actually probably going to be a good example of talking about earlier about ability. You can see now that punishment wall is gone. Probably a lot of that down quicker than you would imagine.
Yeah. And I mean, it's yeah, you have the high qual up there. It's going to prevent, like, it's going to take longer for them to take you out while you're on the roof. But all they have to do is shoot at the lower levels to break that stability, and your roof's gone.
Oh.
That's the meat hammer.
Oh my god, sorry, I was laughing at poor Greg. Ugly God was walking up a ladder, mind the business, while I was getting bullets sprayed at him there, and he was like, who's doing that? Didn't go well for poor Greg. The rest of the doors on this side are about to go down. And, that's a bit, looks like that's been forgotten about on the inside. Possibly a bit of repair that's been had to be left behind. Where's that C4 coming in? Punk seem very concerned about this side of their base, don't they?
They do, but they're not really receiving. Oh, there's some damage on this side, but it looks like that's where the majority of the damage is being done. So I think it's probably a good move for them to try to stop this much damage. Ooh, sneaky!
Oh, C4 from south. He's eliminating the spawns before anyone knows he's there. He was out to take out that punk player at the same time, but some of them streamers actually spotted him from the outside and sprayed him down. Unfortunate.
Oh.
That was the making of such a play. He's so unlucky there.
It really was. I mean, if I was with streamers, I probably would have just do a little bit more damage and then take them out.
Yeah.
Because it's going to benefit you as well, is to have those beds removed.
Streamers have attempted once again to make a push in. Have lost a couple of members in the process. Duralog spied out a punk player behind him. Looks like some members of Punk are actually having to spawn outside their base as well. So if you find, it means they're either on a heavy timer or they're losing a lot of their internal spawn.
Yeah, that builder is working like crazy to repair all that damage. At least plug up the entrances in, which is really great for them. I mean, if they can make it harder for those guys to push into their base. I mean, yeah, it's
here.
Ooh, sneaky entrance.
And now this is good. I like this. This is a good strategy. I think, getting into this new style of doored honeycomb that people have been doing. You can get in there, C4 a couple of bits, and you know the enemy team can be completely unaware that you've actually died and defended from the roof or the shoot floor or they're inside. They're never going to see it.
Yeah. And it is nice, and you hope that they were away at the time. That's usually, and they get in, and like maybe just one player will come in, and they can do quite a bit of damage, and then they can come back later and be like, "Hey, it's not on that low this side." And so I mean, there's.
Ooh, nice shot on a Jomius from behind the refiner, the furnace even. Got good peak times on this roof. They've got both internal and external peaks. They've got multi-level roof. Seen a lot of multi-level roofing today.
I think it's become a lot easier to do now with the rotating option now when you place roofs.
Of course, yeah. Oh, that was the bait of my existence. Thank God that's in.
Mm-hmm.
Falling off your face every 30 seconds. Place a roof down the wrong way.
Well, and that's the hardest part, especially when you gotta build quickly, especially in like this type of game, and having to just stand in the exact right.
So annoying.
To have to do it all again.
The amount of times I died from someone shooting out my twig construction on the outside of my base while I was standing on it trying to put roofs up. I'm not spending money upgrading that shit.
Valera is still under.
Oh, it's the STC, I think they're here, or oh, yeah, they're all over this roof. Is this Valera on the attack? No, I'm confused.
I think
Let's
this
see
is
who fired that
TC
rocket.
on Valera. Possibly.
Oh, nope, it's
Oh.
Valera that are attacking
Oh, okay.
the STC. I was a little confused there because it looked like the STC had actually like taken over the roof, but they are defending from up there. Ooh, Steps takes out the team member on the floor. Traded back for his trouble though. Only gets one before he gets found out.
That unfortunate player is
Ooh,
hanging by the seat of his pants.
that was some shot from the roof there. Now, can Valera get... this is Little Pick, Rambo extraordinaire. If anyone can find the TC in here, it's probably him. Waiting for someone to open this door because he knows how much access that's going to grant him to the rest of his base if they are unfortunate enough to peek through at the wrong time. There we go.
Oh, there goes the door.
Oh, and he missed out. The timing on that is really on. Just as he decided to go somewhere else. He has, however, killed both the members of the SEC who came out to see him, so he's decided against waiting for that door to open. He's just going to blow it himself.
Yeah, I think he went over to his teammate and picked up some C4. Looks like he's dropped them some kits now, so they can move in.
So that's just the game. That's 1 point on the roof. It looks like the turrets are still active. That was a bit of a panic C4 throw there, I think.
It was, yeah.
Those are actually really irritating to place the turret. See the problem Little Pig's having. That's problem all the way down to 40 HP. He almost died there.
Yeah.
The well position.
That's one of the good things about having kind of the circular type roof is just for the... There's no real good hiding spot to
really
turrets.
Vision for your turrets, yeah. Any position's covered by at least 2 usually. That monk eliminated by Streamer. There's a lot of people at that raid. Happy with that. That is 3rd place for them now, 209 points. With Panchio 9. No, sorry, are on 219. Streamer are on 209. That's a lovely pattern. Team name are on 197 and we are 10.5. That's pretty close between all of them. A little bit more than a TC between number 1 and number 5, but not too far at all.
Yeah, it's nice for streamers to have finally gotten that TC after the stolen by No Sorry.
Yeah, they definitely would have been needing that. They would be considerably higher up the table if not for that. No Sorry wouldn't be ahead of them. This is FXX that we're looking at now, who are on the defense.
We also have Panchitos here, so another good team currently sitting in. I don't know where in first. So yeah.
Yeah. Seems a little bit quiet. I think Panchitos are maybe just waiting to regroup for a moment here, or concerned about a flank coming in from Straffy, as they were right to be. He only eliminates Link before he is traded back. Their fob looks like it's pretty safe. It could do with some more direct. Oh, Straffy tries to sneak back, but is spotted out again by Link. No chance.
Yeah, so it looks like probably just healing, setting up again, and then going to shoot now that his other member is they're all there.
That's it, yeah. They probably know they've got a little bit of a cushion in terms of the points, so they can probably afford it, as long as they get the DC a little bit. Slowing down a little bit, taking their time and making sure that they do it correctly. Oh! The
timing
fire.
The timing of that wall decay was really unfortunate for him.
Yeah. Just in time to be open to 2 different angles, gets sandwiched by bullets from FXX. And they really are. FXX are very hard to push out and eliminate this raid.
Yeah,
a pretty good job as well.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of getting out there and clearing them out.
So we see Valera once again. So they're actually neighbours to the STC, which I didn't notice before. Strax is trying to Not quite sure what he's doing, sneaking around in the compound there, but I think he's leaving. Doesn't have any teammates to come with him.
Yeah.
And what's this? Oh no.
No, sorry, has come back.
Santa has turned up.
Oh.
They're piling in through the chimney and they have got a big bag of presents. Look at this.
Why? Oh.
The express elevator to the ground floor.
Yes.
Oh, oh now that is a beautiful.
Oh.
That's a real shame to make it all the way down there. But I think they've opened up a huge amount of the doors. Yeah, they have. Let's hope that this TC is not in the same place it was last week. But
You could hope. Ooh.
beautiful peak for Tree Shrug there. After the people had already dropped them off, probably good shot, especially downward angle. And the elevator has made its way down another couple of. They're actually all on the ground here.
Yeah, just about 5 more levels and you're good. I don't know the idea of going that way. Maybe not the absolute.
Yeah, why would you top down a fucking tower block?
I don't know. You can
They all you see for on the spot like they did. It's not the worst, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think the ground floor might be the better place.
I think one of the issues with them trying to go from the ground floor is the confusion of their base design down there. They were probably like, let's just go from the top. But I don't know. I might have like tried to find their little jump ups or something and gone through those.
Yeah. I mean, that would be definitely a sound way to go about it as well. It has the neighborhood pretty far down. Now, hopefully, Poo Eaters have moved their TC from EU, but I know where it was in EU, and it isn't anywhere near where these guys are right now. So,
Well, then maybe they're onto something. Oh, bad throw.
oh, unfortunate a little bit C4, but at least that'll open that angle up a little bit wider. Well, you'll have to place more C4 in order to open up. Maybe I'll just count that as a wasted one. Wednesday from Santa, looking around this double shooting floor. This, I don't know, quintuple shooting floor?
I don't even know. Way too many shooting floors. And
That's another
I haven't.
helicopter landed on the roof, right?
Very possible. Santa might be coming back.
Oh, Santa come back for another go. I think there might be a helipad up there.
Maybe. I don't see any turrets or anything else. No, sorry.
Oh, they were heading this way. They're heading in the elevator. Away from the fight.
I didn't want to take on the high rise. I do enjoy the fact that, yes, we see the same base week in and week out with these guys, but they realize their problem being, what do you call it, foundation wiped.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, fine, we're gonna...
Yeah. Oh, it's a hell of a sight. I enjoy seeing it. I want someone else. Right, next week, if anyone who's playing next week is watching, like maybe you're in EU and you're not playing this week and you want to see how it's going on, please build another one of those right next door. I want to commentate 2 teams roof rocking each other from the top of a multi-story building, please. I want to see that.
How many teams do we have left?
So,
Okay.
not that many, but I'll have to say by this point in EU, we were down to about 8 teams. There are 6 people left.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. 2 Eaters at the bottom, 58. Let's go back to the points. We've got 2 Eaters on 58, Liberal up on 74, Gigi on 83, FXX on 97, Ethiopia, yeah, I said it, that's right, 106, Atlanta 108, Valera 114, oh, are eliminated, they were on 129, Sax were up on a 132, Punk at using on 141, yes, PC on 154, 8ESA on 158, and then we have our top 5 here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, save that voice. Yeah, we had somebody in chat 10, so we were just clearing that up.
This is doing pretty well on the defense here. They really been getting They're basically been getting pummeled for this entire raid phase by different teams, and it's still standing. And that's PG out team name. Does that bring them top? No, it doesn't. Pretty close though.
And yes, TC was also eliminated by Valera.
We expected that. By the TC's base, I think it wasn't going to last very long from a sustained assault. So that's now down to 14 teams.
Yeah, they are doing a pretty decent damage on this. I don't know if they're even going to bother pushing it until more of the base is gone. Maybe some of the supports and the shooting floors that are protecting Reyna from on the roof.
Yeah, it's a bit of an awkward shape, isn't it? So the splash damage isn't doing as much as you would have expected because it's more of like a large flat surface area.
Mm-hmm.
The reply rockets don't seem to have done much. I feel for Reyna here though, because they've basically been forced. I would like to see actually once we get to the end of this how much they're made up of defense. Because that's all they've been doing this entire time. They're in fourth place, almost entirely off defending their base.
Yeah. And they had that early helicopter, but then the rest has been just stuck here at the base.
Yeah, it's got to be all PvP and defense. Pretty impressive. Even if they don't make it to the end, I'd still say that's pretty impressive. But they have, honestly, I've seen this being getting raided by at least 4 different teams. They were right in the middle of bases. I think a couple of the bases now gone now. So we're gonna head over to D8 near the gas station. This is Panchito's raiding FXX still. Looks like FXX were not able to push them away. Run by a polygon for that tree.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to just shoot in some shoot some of the, I guess, an opening up into the roof area.
Ooh,
FXX is, yeah.
Now, Straffy is one of our top fraggers. I believe he's in the top 8. So you feel good about killing him.
Absolutely. Well, any of these guys, I would feel pretty good. But I would feel good if I just hit somebody once. So I'd be like, yes, I hit him. I didn't kill him, but I hit him. Okay. Looks like Lennon isn't moving in yet. Maybe waiting for his team to come join him. But he's pretty much surrounded. I think he's the only one in the area. Looks like $signs is coming up.
Yeah, Moneybag's over there and his teammate. There is a helicopter on, though I can hear it in the distance. Sounds like a mini. It's just past us. Behind you, Gigi. It's gone, mate. You're too late.
Oh, it happens. Yeah.
I can hear it. I wonder what. Might be circling around, trying to get a bead on where would be good to land. There's still active roof turrets up there, so I don't think that's a good spot for them. They've probably seen that. And they're away elsewhere.
Probably not the best spot.
Poor Hexar's on his lonesome. But it does look like that is proper as they slowed down on that raid. FFX are doing a good job of keeping them just at the wall.
Yeah, the fact that nobody's actually been able to push in is really good for them. ASD, Valera.
Yeah, Brolock's getting raided by both Valera and ASD on either side. ASD with the upper ground, a little bit more favourable situation, but Valera doing a lot of cover. The side that they're on, they might actually end up doing a lot of damage from either side without running into each other.
They could possibly, as long as neither one of them go and mess with the other. And that splits the attention of Zybra, with one member on the out. I don't know if they're going to be pushing in, trying to...
They're going heavy in on this corner. I wonder if they're trying to take out part of the roof.
That would be what I would do.
I think a good portion of that corner of the roof is going to fall if they take out these corner pieces that they're hitting right now on that internal floor.
Mm-hmm.
Which will mean that the turrets on the roof, we might lose at least one, possibly 2. Depends where the generator is.
Yeah, you definitely want to take out the turrets where you can. Now they've opened up a site. Oh, the generator is right up there. So that's...
Ooh.
They can, yeah. They can take that out. Maybe get a heli up there. Or ladder up.
Wivens is on 8 kill streak here.
They are just pummeling this whole area. It's
That
I love to see it.
seem to give a shit about the amount of damage coming out of this side. So that kind of says to me that's not where the TC is. They're defending the other side.
Yeah.
We have one member of the Relax. Well, it was 2 members. It's now 1 member who's trying to push out. Deathwing, probably not Deathwing, is on his way to meet.
I'm not sure if they F1'd and then just spawned on outside bags.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw him come out of the gate round the other side there.
Okay.
Mango tried to. Mango might have actually spawned outside there now that you mentioned that, but both of them came out of that gate that we just top left of the screen there.
Okay.
Mango got killed immediately. His teammate managed to make it over. But I think you're
Yeah.
right. I think Mango then did spawn on an external bag. But good timing from him. Only gets 1 before he's eliminated. And his teammate who's just spawned was unfortunately no use to him. He didn't have an opportunity to get a gun yet. So they are trying to clear this out.
Are they
Oh,
allowed to destroy outside bags?
I actually don't know. That's a very good question. I would assume yes. You can break people's beds. You can break people's.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm actually not 100% on that one. I don't know if that's explicitly stated in the rules. I don't remember seeing it. The attempt to stop them is now that is dead in the water. Everyone's back inside the base again.
Yeah.
Back onto the roof. Valera don't seem to be making a lot of inroad. They're kind of just running around these walls outside. A lot of the damage is compared to the side that they're shooting at as well. It's got to be TC's got to be on their side.
I would think so. Well, he is coming over here too, but the fact that he went over there first may be a good indicator.
Yeah, so this is the first time we've seen them actually come over here to repair.
Mm-hmm.
They hadn't defended this point until they tried to push out there also, but it seems like it's not as big a priority. Nice to get his windows in.
Yeah, he's trying to build, but I don't know how much support will be to hold that up.
No, that bit of floor underneath him goes, and that whole thing he's standing on is about to disappear.
Yeah. Just keep pummeling.
They did a good job of the defending though. I think we talked about this was either on EU or we talked about it earlier, I really can't remember. But like even just getting the wall built is super useful. It has reduced health when you place a wall in base invaders. It doesn't have full health straight away. It takes time for it to tick up to full health. Stop people from repairing. Makes it a little bit more interesting. But even if you do manage to just get a wall down, even if it's just twig, it'll block a rocket. Worth it.
Yeah. They are trying to throw up some walls to prevent
Now,
rockets.
I'm pretty sure he's not allowed to do that. So that's probably going to get destroyed by an admin shortly. That was clarified very recently. I read the patch this afternoon before we were on today, and that was explicitly mentioned, I believe. Putting a wall up like that in order to block rockets. Not working. It's not working anyway.
No, the other guy is shooting it down every single time.
Yeah.
But it does take the bullets away from them. It does hinder them a little bit. Yeah, just focus on your main base.
Ooh, FFX have just gone out to Panchitos. Panchitos are now even further ahead. 2 are now on.
Yeah, team name and no sorry definitely need to get in there, and I'm sure they're in the middle of, but they need to go ahead and find those TCs really quick.
Yeah, they really need to. The starting time is starting to run out. We've only got 25 minutes left. The range phase, there ain't no phase after this one.
I am very curious the fact that he stopped repairing on that other side. So worried about those rockets, ASD, that maybe they were getting close.
Yeah, I think you're right. I like they're all in here now. Look at Webben. The garage doors in the center here. That's a very dangerous man to have rooting around the core of your base.
Yeah, you definitely want to keep those teammates out. We do have some boxes. They were all empty. So no free loot to find.
Loving the Rustoria long loot room. Your ramp. That's how I built mine.
It's a good little spot. He is taking it down.
Huge amount of damage that's been done to this space without actually locating the TC yet. Spoke too soon. Nice. rocket from Valera. The Abrolox have now been eliminated.
That was a nice little steal.
Yeah, that's really good for them. That's them 6th place. Still got a ways to go, unfortunately. They have over 100 points that they're going to need to accumulate if they want to catch Punchy. Seems pretty unlikely that's going to happen in the next 25 minutes. We see, is this Saxon? Yeah, defending against streamers. It looks like successfully defending as well. They've rocketed the fob on the roof, and it looked like it was all gone. Greg is also pushed out below as well in an attempt to clear the remaining players.
Yeah. He was taken out.
But
But yeah, take out the platform, taking out the beds.
Yeah, the platform is gone. It's just their storage that's left now.
But streamers are still out there. Like, no sorry is outside the gate for Punky. Poo Eater's coming in to join.
Took me a considerable time into the raid phase before I noticed that we had 2 punk teams, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm pretty sure I'm the same guy both sides.
I didn't notice it either. It's probably like the main group of...
You'd probably split up, yeah.
Yeah.
4s. Broker's away with that heli. Grand Theft Auto successfully completed.
Not much damage done to the exterior of the space. Looks like they did, well, there, never mind.
Oh! Cheeky little foundation peak, I like it.
You do another little foundation into the core.
Good way in. We flew all the way around it before we'd even noticed that that happened. I feel like this is class. It would be better if Lobster had anything. Doesn't seem like he does. He's like he's just about it.
Yeah, you're gonna need a weapon to survive in there.
There's more members of Poo Eaters here actually, so they might be attempting to raid. Maybe he's just waiting for a teammate to turn up here. Staying in there to try and spot out for players, get a little bit of vision, get sound on their position. Because he's not doing anything else.
Yeah, and we have Fluin coming in.
Fluin had teammate. Oh no, Nerm's on the other side. Oh no, that's Punky Nerm. He did have a teammate.
No, that's
Fluin
Lobster, I think, inside.
Oh my god, how did Nerm get that? Okay, so he got traded by Fluin, but that was pretty sure one of those bullets hit when he was still midair.
So now Fluin going to meet up with Lobster, maybe bring him a weapon, and then they can move from there.
Blast, I don't think they know that. Yeah, I don't think they know that's there.
Oh no.
I don't think they know that they're in there. Or that there's a route. I don't think they've noticed that bit of foundation, because they're all mostly on the roof, right? They have now come down, but probably didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume that if they start booming or making too much noise, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Spotted out. two for one trade. The dream dies.
So it looks...
Sacks a rock once again.
It looks like they've at least blown into the compound. Haven't made it very far in, though.
I think some of that might have been repaired, although it looks like Sacks rock concentrating. Finding this first. This will be, if they succeed here, this will be the second time.
Yeah. So it was good defense. They pushed back streamer, Greg, and the 337CZ are doing a good job keeping them pushed.
Still haven't managed to rebuild their fault. They can see a couple of bags and things in the back there, but that's going to be... This is just going to get harder and harder for to do this push.
Yeah, the fact that they're having to probably spawn in on the sleeping bags or something that they have in the area is just going to slow them down.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like it's going to go very slowly over here. I'm interested in what's going on in the south of the launch, actually.
Yeah, I would probably have given up. You've given these guys so many kits.
Yep. That's them all being cleared out for like the third time. And they're
Yeah.
pushed right back to their spawns, and it's just a couple of bags. It's nothing good. It's not gonna work for them.
No, it isn't.
So yeah, H13, I13. There's definitely something going on down here. It's Reyna.
It's that
Still
trading.
holding on. Okay, that right here. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they've been trading rockets back and forth to each other.
Still doing it from the roof. In fact, is he on the like, interesting. It's a lot of damage being done on that center. Looks like there's either honeycomb or a calendar on the inside and the lower level.
Mm-hmm.
So even with all this roof rocket, they're still going to have to come down here, I would imagine, to finish this off.
Got some wooden repairs going up.
That's all of them that were inside who now died. So they're trying to regroup on numbers, but they're a little bit spread out.
A little bit, and they haven't
so
been
easy.
able to prevent these rocketeers from just demolishing their base.
They seem to have decided that they're actually just going to push over there in order to stop this. I don't think there's anyone left from them in their actual base, so I think they are just simply relying on it. Now, who is
And
this? It's just arrived. The legend himself.
Team name.
Yogi and Co. Or is it just Yogi and Don? It's just Yogi and Don, okay?
They left the rest of the co behind.
Now it's just Don. And now it's Don. Nice one, guys. Is that their fob, do you think?
I think so.
Maybe put the walls up first, eh?
Yeah, that's usually what you do.
dear.
Goes was able to respawn out there, but with no cover. That's just gonna take it back.
Oh, Goes has turned up. The designated driver has arrived to drive the vehicle home. Well, I think he's gotten away with it. He's away. He just took a point of HP from someone there. I don't know who did that. Shot him in the toe or something.
Gotta watch out for those toes.
Reyna got more important problems here anyway. They're continuing to try and roof rocket. Although, has that one gone full over? Oh, that was so close to clearing that base.
It was. Okay, gotta line up your sights again. That one wasn't what you needed.
I think this is a good shout. If they can afford to keep someone up here and just keep firing these rockets out, then Ethiopia are going to start to get a little bit concerned, I think. The fact that they're, yeah, look, Mamba's already gone home, back to his base. He's probably going to try repair.
Yeah, I can see how much damage has been done while they've been trying to.
Yeah, Plankton, if he can stay alive, he's doing a really good job of anti-harassment, if you will.
Like he's gonna try to take out more of the roof by hitting that wall in that corner.
Yeah, that whole front bit will fall. Thanks to our new stability stats. I should actually look that up for next week. And see exactly what changes have been made to it. I know it's been nerfed, because that's how they got around the stability bunker. Stability bunker worked, didn't it, on having a piece that was at 11%. So they must have done it so that that combination is no longer possible, which would lead me to believe they probably just nerfed all the stability.
Yeah. Would not surprise me at all. And they just keep having the rockets, although we do Scrappy in the back.
Yeah, Plankton's getting to do exactly what it needs to do, which is just sit up there and just keep firing rockets in. Nobody's stopping him. Everyone from Ethiopia is away. They're all back to spawning in their base, looks like. Yep. This would be a perfect opportunity for a counterattack if Reyna are in a position to do that, and that looks like that is actually what they're doing.
Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. There's enough damage to that base to push in. Now we have Santa going on Valera, or is it Santa's base? It looks like it's Santa's base. So Valera is pushed in. Laddered up. And Straxa, that's interesting. You see the
On his feet.
He died standing.
Yeah.
And dropped C4 right there.
I wonder if anyone else is going to have an opportunity to come and pick that up. I'm sure they probably want to. There's still a ladder access into the side of the base.
But now they're coming in naked. Oh, there's a few that have guns. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Plus, there were 2 Santa members on that floor. It's now just Wednesday, who's probably hiding and healing right now. Shout
I
out to
see.
Big Noob, who just fucking ran in there naked with 30 HP to go and find a gun.
You do what you gotta do. Teammate, now you just let everybody know where you were. Ooh. An ASD.
Yeah, that was the second attempt to shoot at a teammate there. That's exactly what happened there, Blast. I think you're right. I think they gave the position away and died for it. Look at this hiding spot. That player had landed in a similar place for most people. That's great.
That was a nice little hiding spot. He should probably try to shoot out that wall. I don't know how much damage what would need to be done.
It can be really sketchy hiding behind bodies because unfortunately, ragdoll position client side after the guy's died, so it might not be in the same place. But I think you're hiding behind, you're actually not.
Yeah.
Looked like it worked on that one though. I can see what looks like Punky in the distance moving on Poo Eater's towers.
And Saxarok is flying over, maybe going.
Looks like he's going to go pop a landing down. He's the only one here though. Is he perhaps setting up in advance?
Maybe. It looks like his teammates are coming up behind him, so.
Well, the raiding's starting to slow down now, and it is 12 minutes. Boom.
Yeah.
Lots of it sitting in your teammate's dead body right next to the door that he was supposed to blow up. And yeah, look, Funky are now making an inroad onto the, quite frankly, ugly foundations. They make me really sad.
I just look at them and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. There was a thing. There's a thing I think it was in Edinburgh, in Scotland, where a lot of architects at a certain point in time were all on absinthe. And as a result, you got some very strange architects.
I can see that. So Poo Eaters. I don't know what's gotten into you.
Okay.
It makes it interesting.
Right, so last time EU, the TC was in that bit, so it's not there anymore unless it's. Oh god, I woke up.
Unless they just moved around to the other side.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they learned to place it in a different spot than they did in just to.
Yeah. Well, it was in a different spot in EU from where we saw it in last week, so it stands to the reason that it is probably in a different place once again.
Yeah. It's just very interesting little offshoots.
If I was these Funky players looking at this, I would swim a lot. Because it's just awful. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to any of this part of the base, and that's actually probably really good for base player setups. Like, if your enemy doesn't know where they're supposed to be going, it really slows them down. And they get frustrated.
Definitely.
They might miss something.
Yeah, it looks like they need to push more in towards the base rather than these little exterior rooms. And we do see Goat over there, kitting up.
It's got a ground floor shooting floor.
Doesn't really do you much good when you have a compound wall.
Killing me, guys. It looks like Punky might actually have to give up on their raid attempt because they are now being raided by Saxarok. That's probably what that player was doing. Yeah, you can see Raynor over there now, actually. As a result of that reconnaissance, they saw that Punky were not at... Hello?
Yeah,
The rest
they
of them
weren't.
back, though, I think.
I mean, honestly, with this under 10 minutes, I would just continue like half, maybe.
Will this be the first time the 2 years make it to the end with that base?
I think they've made it before.
Yeah, okay.
usually there's somebody goes after them fairly early, not so little time to actually go through that maze. So I'm doing a little some damage.
Yeah, a lot of rocket. Opening up the side of this honeycomb. This is, I think, actually a pretty good solution to this new honeycomb type of, like the honeycomb with the doors through it. Placement. Because this is really susceptible to getting rocketed from outside.
It is. And every now and then you do get lucky enough to find a TC that way because it's hidden behind one of those doors.
Yeah.
And there goes the roof. I mean, all the support structure.
Yeah, you can see that there, how much of that came down. That's that new stability.
I honestly enjoy seeing that. It makes it a little more realistic. It's like heavy metal like that, not supporting.
Standing up on its own, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sad about I haven't built anything other than 2 years, so I'm gonna have to learn how to build bases again.
Mine usually just end up going and hitting something and going, that's not gonna work, and then just building a mess.
Freeform's the best.
Yeah.
Open creativity.
And then you don't want to get me because I'll be like, oh, it's an art.
Oh, okay. Everyone's decided the Panchitos aren't allowed to win. And they've all turned up. I can see streamers. I can see team name, and I'm sure I saw no. That is.
Yeah, they definitely don't want them to win. But they might have made this move a little too late.
Nicely done by Lennox there, though. I think he's just cleared out that entire fall bit. He at least killed everybody from team name. They might be able to respawn, and they have managed to respawn. Ugly
I've always
all the way in here.
Yeah, I've always been curious about the longer it takes in the raiding, everything else. The builder is probably high quality area. If you let some group
Holy shit.
survive.
Made of doors.
Jeez.
That's all made of armored doors. Oh god.
I don't know if you've brought enough C4 for that.
No. You wouldn't. Why would you?
Yeah.
This is interesting. I wonder if this is going to have to result in like a. Or maybe it's not going to be as effective. We'll see in the longer term. It's only been like a week.
Yeah. But it'll be nice to see the changes with that.
Absolutely. It'll be good to see how the meta adapts to those. If they are now, to be honest, then it's going to be a royal pain in the arse for people who are trying to raid. And also, I think maybe a slight defensive advantage. Peeks in the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saying that, I haven't seen anybody use that before.
No, I haven't seen many of them, and it looks like they're using garage doors, so that's improved as the armored doors that we're seeing.
Yeah.
Getting some repairs done.
Oh, panic repair. Oh god, wood walls. That's the stage that we're at. They're right up. The run out.
Well, they used all their high ball.
Yeah. Maybe you should have saved it for this, lads.
Or kept those furnaces
actually
going.
He should upgrade these right now if he's got the opportunity to, because they've been up long enough to probably last now. Oh, I can see them building inside, actually.
Okay. Maybe they're a little worried.
I think they should really be worried about this. They are all the way through this side.
Mm-hmm.
C4 going off well.
Let's take out the ladder.
A good spot to be cleared out, because this is definitely a likely location. Nothing on that side, but there's more from this panel, so there's one more to search. Bomb pops on the C4. They're just getting to do this uninterrupted, because Panchitos have got so much to deal with. I don't think they can do anything about this.
Yeah. And that's one of the biggest advantages for other teams. As long as they're not trying to engage you in PvP, it gives you this opportunity and can distract the defending team.
Last time just the scoreboard right now they're in second place.
Oh!
And I still think without a single successful play.
It's all been defense points.
I think that's all defense points. If So this is really interesting. Depending on when this comes down, right? Both streamers and Team Name are at this raid right now. They are raiding Panchitos, who are in first place. Panchitos get eliminated. Obviously, they won't be winning. But that getting a TC isn't necessarily going to get either Team Name or streamer up enough points to beat Raida. So this is all fine. Technically, Raida can win this without actually doing any raid.
Absolutely.
And that would be great. Very cool. I'm like, I certainly haven't seen that happen before, whether it's happened.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen it like where they've only had one raid, and then the rest has been just defense. Oh, no, sorry.
Sorry. Wait a minute.
Where was that?
Well, like you said, there was so many people doing that. I think it was on the opposite side there. No, sorry, are mostly on that other corner. So probably around about where they are. Yeah, over there. So it's in that bottom corner there where Andre is, I think.
Oh, that was...
There. Around here somewhere.
So our first place is gone, and currently in first is the team that hasn't gotten a TC yet.
Yeah, so we might actually get to see this happen.
With 3 minutes left.
Right, now's time to do a raid. Raida, let's go. Oh, Team Name have just turned up here. They know what's up.
But I don't know if they... you can't...
It's not allowed to do that. Not allowed to do that.
Nope.
Yogi! Yogi! Terrible. Caught in 1080p as well. We can video this and send it to them later.
Let's do it.
That's illegal.
Somebody will clip it.
That's a federal offense.
I'm sure they will get a big slap. Well, maybe he'll take care of him.
Yeah, I mean, it was also totally pointless because there's a way round. There's a way in round the other side. You could have just popped.
Yeah, right through that wooden wall.
Yeah. Just
So,
you're there. I swear he did that on purpose. Like,
oh, jeez.
Sake. Okay, so we're in the last 2 minutes. Someone has to eliminate Reina, or No Sorry has to find a very quick team. I think they're the only ones that are within a shout here. They're not here either. So what Team Name are kind of banking on right now is that they can take this base in the next 2 minutes, because unless No Sorry are actually in the middle of something, that will pip them just above them.
Yeah.
But it's going to be pretty tight. I'll only bring up the 302.
So all those guys have to do is, shoot down their platform. Like, what do you... See, look, Kiki got it.
It's like watching somebody break into their house and then telling them the back door's open, you know? Like,
yeah, it's like, did you try the knob? Did you see
Yeah.
if it was locked first?
Did you knock?
Maybe that's what these guys need to do, is just knock on the door. Maybe we're under a minute with Reina currently leading. And Team Name is giving them more points for being inside the space and causing it to be still in the raid phase. Did take out Link.
Gone. No more. Caps is out for a couple of fights, but he doesn't have anyone to fight with, I don't think. Ooh. Dawn gets beamed from quite a distance there. So Team Name are in here. And I can hear C4. So if they're fast enough, this is going to be... Okay, that's interesting. Oh, they're just trying to get...
Maybe, but 10 seconds left. Let's just maybe take a guess and throw everything you got.
Well, they tried their very best, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen for Team Name, unfortunately. And I can't... I really want to see if they've done this without actually raiding anybody.
0
Incredible
raids
stuff,
completed.
Reina are winners with 0 raids. 0 raids and 9 raid defenses. That is nuts.
That was mainly from their neighbor.
Yeah. And I think the reason that they managed to accumulate those points sometimes is because they were successfully able to. That's why they have 9 defenses. same team.
Oh,
But because there was gaps, it allowed them to reset the raid and get the points. I can't believe.
oh
Well,
my
congratulations to Reyna. Like I said, I mean, win base invaders without raiding. Nice. Pretty good kill death ratio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we have Plankton. We saw him on the roof a lot.
Wild.
Teammates all the time with 51.
Good job to them. So yeah, I mean, like, that was only made possible by Panchito going out quite
Yeah.
close to the end there, really, wasn't it? We pop along, we'll pop onto no sorry stats and have a look at them.
Oh, there's 3 raids completed, 2 raid defenses.
Yep. Positive KD once again. A lot of kills on challenge. But yeah, there's not a whole lot to be said about that. They didn't do anything wrong. Do you know what I mean? No sorry were, again, like I said, they were first place in EU, so second place NA, that's a pretty good showing. But yeah, it just wasn't really anything to be done about that, was there?
No, I mean they tried. Somebody did take out Panchito. Best thing for them, but I think they waited too long to do that, and they didn't get off something else or get more PvP to push them higher.
Yeah, I think unfortunately a lot of these teams that are in second, third, and from as well. So it has meant that the points have been shared out pretty evenly between them, and hasn't been enough to tip any of them over. So we'll have a look at team name also. A pretty
So-
similar story here as well. 3 raids and defense. Lower KD here. Perfect 1 KD ratio. And we
Yeah,
can
seeing-
see... Go ahead.
Oh, seeing that the kill death ratio. I mean, this team, I mean, they showed up to so many different rates.
Yeah, they were everywhere. Constantly joining another third party for another raid. And if we look at the kills as well, with the... Oh, I don't know, Yogi's only got...
Yeah.
So they are pretty highly distributed between Dawn and Mr. Steam ID there, with 39 and 40. Again, it was pretty good showing. Most of these scores would have won. You know, any of these scores could have won this event. Base Invaders.
Yeah, they really could have.
So we'll have a look at streamers.
We
And
have,
whoa, that's a lot of kills.
Yeah. But
Considerably higher.
they were pretty active, like everywhere we were going. It was kind of the same name. They were constantly there. They stole, I believe, one of those TCs. So it's good for
Yeah.
them.
Only 2 raids completed though, despite that. One of them, a success. Big disparity in the kills as well, but you expect to see a lot more of this. Probably been your bottom fragger in most of these cases is almost certainly builder as well.
Mhm.
So way less opportunity for them to get kills. But yeah, 63 from Urlog, that's a good showing.
Yeah, it is.
We'll move on here to Punky as well before we finish up. That's Punky, not Punk. And God, look how many defenses they had as well.
Oh, wow.
So that's 2 teams in our top 5 entirely off of raid defenses, including our pretty almost even KD ratio, slightly below 1. And they've actually got a way more even spread of their kills as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a really good job. I didn't see them out and about, obviously. There was a second team with Punk in the name. But yeah, I mean, we now see why. It's like they were constantly protecting their base, and it paid off for them.
So I think that should be, yeah, that's our top 5 for us. So it does. I'll just double check, but I don't. Are we getting? No, we're not getting an interview with the team today. So that is us for this week. So thank you first of all. Again. And thank you to Gigi, our producer. Thank you to all the staff that possible, players and sponsor Rusty Pot. Thank you to Rustoria, as always, for making this event possible. And we will see you all again for EU next Sunday. Joined up, hit exclamation mark in Discord, hit X in the chat. That'll get you instructions through the Discord so you can find out how to play. Thanks very much. We'll see you soon.